Welcome everyone to Blaugrana Planet, welcome back to a new video, and today guys we are gonna be analyzing what potentially is Barça's biggest problem right now, because we know Barca is struggling financially, especially with the financial fair play rules that La Liga has imposed, which by the way are quite strict, possibly the most strict in Europe. And Barcelona has a big problem right now. We have players pending to be registered, even presented. Marcos Alonso, to be honest, the deal is pretty much sealed, and we are just waiting to make some room into the financial fair play so we can register, of course, Koundé and Marcos Alonso, and possibly even Juan Foyth. By the way, negotiations seems that are getting there and are always improving, guys. So Barca's biggest problem right now is the wages of some of these players. We know it's notorious that Frenkie de Jong is going to be earning around 20 to 24 million euros this next season due to the deferments under Bartomeu, under Laporta, and especially the loyalty bonuses, guys, the famous loyalty bonuses that Mr. Bartomeu decided to give. But some of these loyalty bonuses are also being given to players like Busquets, to players like Piqué, to players like Jordi Alba. Not only that, is that most of these players are the ones earning the most at the club. And today we're gonna go through the numbers, guys. Before, guys, make sure to smash the like button. What are you waiting for? Go and destroy the like button, because this is the only channel that we analyze these things deeply, and we just not only just cover the news and give opinions and give insights, but we go further and further and further. That's why you should be subscribing to Blaugrana Planet, and that's why you should be subscribing to the channel and smashing the like. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get going and let's start talking about the problem. The biggest problem that Barcelona has right now. Players like Piqué, players like Busquets have huge deferments. To be honest, let's be clear. They defer their salary in a great way in order to leave space for example, Depay's, Eric Garcia's last season. Do you remember that? Well, these two players on screen, Piqué and Busquets, they did defer their salary, unlike other players, for example, Jordi Alba, because Barcelona is looking to reduce the wage bill to 400 million euros, guys. That's Laporta's objective, 400 million euros in total for the whole team's wage bill. Guess in what situation we're at the moment. The wage bill is more than 600 million euros. We need to cut it by 200 million euros. And all of this, guys, with already having cut salaries of Messi's, Griezmann's, Coutinho's, etc., etc. The biggest problem, the deferments, the famous deferments. That's piling up right now. Barcelona's strategy in order to reduce the wage bill to 400 million euro is, first of all, talk to the captains, because they have maximum responsibility, and tell them, listen guys, we're in a bad situation. If we want to put the club back where it deserves, we need to cut the salaries. Otherwise, we're gonna have to stay with these kind of players, with Umtitis, with Braithwaite's, and we're gonna go to the Conference League. A problem, because then the revenues of the club will decrease and we'll end up in this death spiral that nobody wants. We need to pull the levers. This is what Joan Laporta has done. But the levers are just not enough. Are just not enough, because some of these contracts, some of these salaries are out of the market, guys. Tremendous amounts of money. For example, and we have the list. In fact, let me show you the list, guys. Let me show you the list before we can actually go through the details and everything that I want to tell you in this video today. This is the salaries of this season, guys. As we see, Frenkie de Jong, this includes of course the loyalty bonuses that we're talking about, and doesn't include the deferments. Okay, this is important to say. It doesn't include the deferments because each player has its own deal. Okay, and most of these deals are highly confidential, and here in Blaugrana Planet we do have hints of what we're gonna be talking about. You guys can see guys, you guys can see what, for example, the top 6, top 7 players, highest earners of the club are earning. Okay, as you can see, the new signings, the new arrivals are maximum Lewandowski 15 million pounds. Okay, this is million pounds sterling, which is 15 million pounds would be around 17 million euros. Okay, if we're going down, this is, by the way, this is before tax. Okay, so the players would only be cashing in 50% of this amount, around 50% of this amount. If we're going down, we start seeing what players like Kessie, like Koundés, like Rafinha's, like Aubameyangs are gonna be getting. Okay, Sergio Roberto is there still. You know, he reduced his salary, but he's getting a lot of money. Memphis Depay's, Ter Stegen's. Well, we can see. This is what I wanted to show you. This is what I wanted to show you, and I'm gonna be changing now to the pictures, because after showing you this, I want to talk about the problem, the actual problem. Because first of all, Bartomeu deferred salaries, Laporta also deferred salaries, loyalty bonuses in the middle, resulting that Piqué, guys, Piqué is gonna be earning 52 million euros before tax this season. 52 million euros before tax. Remember, the salaries that we just saw are not including the deferments. They're not included. Including these deferments, it's 52 million euros. Yes, we know. Deferments, you know, it's money that he should have earned last season. But guys, right now, 52 million euros is just too big of a quantity. We have to fix that. Piqué right now is the 5th center back. The 5th center back. We have Araujo, Eric Garcia. We do have as well Christensen. And we do have as well, what's the other one? I forgot. Araujo, Eric Garcia, Christensen. Let me know in the comments. How can I forget? Koundé, of course, Koundé, man. Of course. No, he just came. I need to see this guy play more. I didn't see him play. Of course, he is the 5th center back. He is the 5th center back. Smash the likes. Yeah, I see the comments. Smash the likes, guys. 5th center back. Earning 52 million euros before tax. Tremendous amount. There are talks right now stalled with Piqué in order to reduce the salary. But I mean, the player ends his contract not this next season, but in 2024. So 2 more seasons for Piqué, and we don't know the reason why there's no more deferments or salary cuts. I think it's important that we should be cutting the salaries, not deferments, because this then piles up as a problem. Okay. Moving on, guys, Busquets. Let's talk about Busquets, because Busquets has also a tremendous quantity to be paid up this season. And we're talking about 49 million euros before tax. Remember, the players are only getting half of this. But 49 million euros, guys, that's 24.5 million in the pocket of Busquets. The player is looking to reduce the salary and also another deferment. The problem is that this is his last season and he doesn't want to renew with the club. This is his last season. The club is looking for an alternative and looking for ways to operate and to dilute this quantity. The problem is that La Liga is not going to be allowing Football Club Barcelona to defer longer than his current contract. Therefore, we have to do it in 1 year time. This is going to be an incredible puzzle, guys. An incredible puzzle. I don't think that Busquets is going to be very lucky here. I don't think so. Why? Because he's going to have to cut his salary by a great amount. Somebody that's not cutting his salary, and by the way, is very controversial, is Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba, not deferred, not reduced. Jordi Alba right now, I mean, he's losing more balls than Samuel Umtiti on crutches. You know what I mean? Jordi Alba right now is just not fit to what he's earning. And we saw the quantities. In fact, let me remind you the quantities, because Jordi Alba was in between the top 5 most earners, biggest earners. That's 17 million sterling, which is around 18-20 million euro per season. That's before tax. He's one of the biggest earners. And yet, no deferment, and yet, no reduction. He is a problem. He is a problem. I give credits to Piqué, I give credits to Busquets, because they're looking for the ways. And indeed, they put their service and they put their salaries in service of the club. And you know what? I believe that both of the players, Piqué, Busquets, they will end up with a reduction, with a deferment. But what about Jordi Alba? Well, it's still in the air. It's still in the air. These three players are causing a problem, guys. We're talking about pretty much 130 million euros. 130, 120 million euros that Barcelona are going to have to pay up this season. From the 600 million euros that we talked about, the wage bill, well, guess what? Guess what? 20% is coming from only three players. And three players that are not so determinant anymore. You tell me, oh, it's Messi, Xavi at his prime, and Puyol at his prime. Then I'm throwing all the money, and I have nothing to say. But when you're telling me that 50 million euros are going to the fifth center back, 49 million euros are going to Busquets, kind of old to be honest, and 20 million euros, no deferment, no reductions, are going to Jordi Alba, I think we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. I call the radio. I call Laporta. Maybe I should call Laporta. You know what? Maybe one day we'll have a meeting with Laporta. You know what? I'm a believer in these things. I'm a believer. One day I will see Laporta. I will talk to him. Of course, Laporta is a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And you guys know what you guys are doing as well. That's why you should be smashing the like button, and that's why you're watching this live stream. 238 people watching, only 56 likes. Destroy the like button, guys. Destroy the like button, because I'm sure that Laporta, Mateo Alemany, Jordi Cruyff, they have been doing a tremendous job. A tremendous job. Right now, the wage bill is more than 600 million euro, but imagine what this wage bill would be if we still had players like Griezmann and Coutinho in the club. Imagine. And I don't talk about Messi, because anybody wants to have Messi in the team, including myself. And you can see the logo of Blaugrana Planet. You can see the logo. It's Messi. But I'm not a PSG fan. Of course not. In fact, these people are pissing me off. The PSG fans, I threw the pen. I'm sorry. They're pissing me off. They change teams. You don't support the team and then you change teams. You stay in the team. Of course, I wouldn't even consider this thing. But this is the problem, guys. This is the problem. I hope that I've been clear enough. And let's do a little round of questions. Q&A is 5-minute round of questions, guys. Make sure to drop the questions below. I'll be very happy to answer them. Again, 250 people watching, only 74 likes. Let's pump the likes. Let's do the likes for Mateo de Daddy, for Laporta, for the wage bill, for Lewandowski, for Koundés, for Pedris, for Araujos, for this incredible team that is going to get us very far this season. Very, very far this season. Messi or Ronaldo, says Livingston. I think I don't even need to answer this. You know what? Are you talking about Ronaldo Nazario? Because that's the only Ronaldo I know. The club made Frenkie de Jong the scapegoat where these captain's players are earning so much. These players are earning so much, yes, but they deferred their salary in an incredible way. That's we have to say. That's we have to say. They deferred their salary in an incredible way the past seasons. That's also important to say. Anything on Bernardo Silva? And Kit Sharma says, difficult, guys. Very, very difficult. We know, repeated a million times this news. If Frenkie de Jong doesn't leave, Bernardo doesn't arrive. Aubameyang is going to stay in the club, even though Manchester United, Chelsea are behind the player. Aubameyang wants to stay. Aubameyang is not a problem. We paid him 2 million euros for 6 months. Incredible guy. He scored so many goals. Incredible guy. To me, honest opinion, the coldest, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, my opinion, Bernardo Silva is not going to come to Barcelona. He's not going to come, at least this season. Seiko says, what's the purpose of the wage bill? The purpose? We need to fit in the financial fair play rules. That's the purpose. Nontando says, should the club put more pressure on De Jong? No, absolutely not. Crypto Mbappe says, by next season, we will be free next season. We are thankful for Laporta. Okay, I don't understand your comment, but I understand it's somewhere around the economics. Okay, Seiko says, why does La Liga have these rules, though, Alex? We have to ask Mr. Tebas, the Real Madrid hooligan, Mr. Tebas, which allows Real Madrid to do crazy operations and attacks Barcelona with his public opinions and public commentaries, and yet Barcelona are pulling the levers and are making La Liga better. Imagine if we didn't have Laporta. Imagine if we listened to this guy Tebas. Imagine where we would be. Under the roof, guys, on a floor, in the mud we would be. Thank God we didn't listen to this I'm not gonna say it, but clown. Raúl says, if wage bill's so high, why is Laporta behind Marcos Alonso and Bernardo Silva? Because we still have some departures. Look, Bernardo Silva, let me tell you guys, Bernardo Silva, we said it yesterday, there is no contact between Barcelona and Manchester City for Bernardo Silva. There has been no offer. There's nothing. They're just friends. There's Ferran Soriano, former CEO of Laporta's first board. Chiqui Beristain, sports director of Laporta's first board. They're all there in Manchester City. Guardiola is there. Laporta is great friends with all these people. They can go, they can call, they can have a coffee, they can negotiate in a second. But there's no offer yet. There's nothing. Behind Marcos Alonso? Of course behind Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso is I don't know, maybe 10% of the cost of what Bernardo Silva is going to be. And it's very well needed. I think Bernardo Silva is the cherry on the cake, you know, as a lot of people like to say. I think it's understandable. Update on the right backs, guys. I think Barcelona is gonna go all in on Foyth. They asked for 42 million without even asking them. Just the press is saying, "Oh, 42 million." Wait up, hold up. I believe that the negotiation could go through. In fact, they are saying now that Barcelona could include Alejandro Valde in the deal of Juan Foyth. It's not gonna happen. I'm 100% certain they're not gonna include Alejandro Valde in the deal of Juan Foyth. It's not gonna happen. They're taking this information, or guess, man, you know what? This is a radio show. Tot Costa is a Catalonia radio show. And I haven't seen the actual tweet, but I'm sure that if I go to the tweet, it's just an opinion, like 100 million other opinions from these journalists, opinions that go as news, and are not news. They are just opinions from these people. Like, you cannot give an opinion, I could give an opinion. A lot of information, it's opinions, and this is the truth. Okay, we're heating up. I'm sorry, guys. Smash the like button. 270 people is watching. Smash the like buttons. When I heat up, there's more people watching, man. Come on. All right, situation on Braithwaite. Goatweight, you mean? He doesn't want to leave still. The war is there. There could be options in La Liga, in Serie A. Barcelona are looking for his way out. His agent and himself, they don't want to consider any departures. Barcelona will terminate the contract if this guy is joking around. We'll terminate the contract on the last day of the transfer market. Where are you going to go, Braithwaite, then? Where are you going to go? We send you to make barbecues with Umtiti. I'm sorry, man, but you know, the club is telling you, listen, we don't count with you. We have an economic problem. And the guy say, I don't care. I want to stay. Well, you know what? Send you to the stands. Not even to the stands. Terminate your contract. And this is business. This is business. This guy hit like a jackpot coming to Barcelona, even wore the number 9. And yet, doesn't want to respect the club. This guy. Impact TV says, Alex, what is happening with Braithwaite? Okay, we gave it the update. And Umtiti, honestly, how did Braithwaite end up in our club? Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm asking myself. This is all Bartomeu making a patch for 19 million euros we paid for Braithwaite. When Suarez got injured for 3-4 months and Dembele had 5-month recovery time. And then we signed this guy for 5 years, man. It was all a matter of 4 months. And then we signed him for 5 years. How dumb you gotta be? How dumb do you gotta be? For real, how dumb do you gotta be? Grimaldo, Cucurella, Gomez, these left backs are from La Masia. We sacrificed them for Jordi Alba, but they are playing on top level. Hope the same doesn't happen with Balde. Your thoughts? I saw this on Twitter, guys. First of all, let me tell you, Grimaldo, Cucurella, Gomez. Guys, these players, they took years to develop. Years in lower tier teams to develop. Years. We're talking about 3-4 years in lower tier teams getting playtime in order to develop and to get where they are now. Grimaldo, okay, not so bad. Cucurella, okay, playing at highest level. And Gomez just signed for Man City. We don't know if he's gonna succeed or not. But guys, these players needed at least 3-4 years of playtime in another club, in low tier clubs. In Barcelona, we cannot play Cucurella 3 years ago. We would have gone to Conference League. You cannot play Grimaldo 3 years ago or Gomez 3 years ago, 2 years ago. We would have gone to Europa League, Conference League. And now, they say, they succeed now. Yeah, of course they succeed. La Masia creates great talent. But, Barcelona is very demanding. We need immediate results, immediate effect. Replacing somebody like Jordi Alba. I'm the first ones to replace Jordi Alba. But it's hard, And now they say, get Balde. Balde is 18 years old. 18 years old. And believe it or not, a fullback is very hard. Mark says, should we buy Umtiti a wheelchair? Man, I think Umtiti already has a wheelchair, bro. He has several wheelchairs, in fact. Several wheelchairs. You know what? I'll send him some barbecue pins, to make his steak, to turn the steaks around. 11th Crow says, all the clubs in La Liga should unite and go against the La Liga board. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen, man. Only Athletic Club, Madrid and us are going to go together. Yeah, potential. Sunny D, Alex, can we loan Busquets to MLS after renewing his contract and defer the salary? Sunny D, man, you got some ideas. Alright, KK says, Barça board and coach should read fans' comments and suggestions also. What do you think, Alex? I think they just don't care. These people are egocentric, Smash the likes for Daddy Alex, man. Elias, man, you're the legend. Thank you so much. Are we losing Collado? He's gonna go to Elche. He's in Elche right now, but guys, Collado, if he develops, he gets minutes, he gets mature, then he can come back. Or we can sell him for 20 million. I think it's good. Thompson, if they really need to reduce the wage, then we should have kept Nico and sell Pjanic. Right, you are right. The problem is that nobody wants Pjanic with these wages. Nobody. And Xavi preferred Pjanic over Nico this season. Why? Because he can give immediate results. Nico, irregular. That's the thing. Mr. Sang says, are we paying some part of our 1.3 billion debt with our leverage? Of course we are. We have been paying part of our debt. Nico Villaseñor says, who giving these amounts to Jordi Alba, Piqué, Busquets? Are they going to buy them? Who was giving these amounts? Man, Bartomeu was giving these amounts. Bartomeu. 11th Crow, why clubs are not going against La Liga? Because the smaller tier teams, they are somehow happy. Livingstone, did Atletico buy Griezmann? They did. They're gonna buy Griezmann. It's done. Alright guys, we're gonna finish it here. 23 minutes. Thank you everyone for joining. You guys are great people. Smash the likes. 280 people watching. Smash the likes. Let's get it to 100, 2,000, 3,000, 100,000 likes. And now I'm gonna go to the beach and I'm gonna go have a swim, bro, because I can. And you guys are an incredible community. I'm so happy to share these moments with you. And more than 870 people already came through the live stream. That's amazing. That's great. But still, likes less than 200. Alex, do you think Bartomeu did this on purpose? Madrid Mall? Nah, I hope not, bro. You never know. With Bartomeu, you never know. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining. It's a pleasure. Smash the likes, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications. And as I always say, pesca el Barça, pesca Catalunya, and see you in the next video.